la. 71 overall bronze, whatever he is. I know Sammy Solis. Look at his walks and stamina and home runs and velocity and control. Trying them back down and already love for bad business. Yeah, you're all the same. Same with the finding Max playing games. 1-3 for the Marlins and 2-2 for the Nationals. Got on and on. Want nothing to do with it. No. 277 batting average and 4.89 average. It's good for 2-2 record. It's 5 year everything. 227 batting average and 3.75 average. Really good. Take it through me. It's 3:31 a.m. shit. It's a bad scene. Stay with your screen. Leave to work to me. We're partying like it's day 9,999. Find out why. Phillies, 9 hits of the Phillies, only 4 hits in the Mets. 2-3 now for the Mets, 2-4 now for the Phillies. 4-2 Nationals, baby, 11 hits. Just like even more, it's only 207 for the Marlins too. 3-1 now for the Nationals. And 1-3 now for the Marlins.
This beer is fiercely loyal.
This beer is too.
Generation after generation, only with Moravian barley. Coors Banquet. That's how it's done.
Slowly here. 2-2 pitch with 1 out. Warren to right center. That ball falling onto the turf. The Nats go on top. Harper stops at third. Jason Worth, first base hit, first RBI of the year. It looked like you got a cut fastball from Edwin Jackson. It just did that extendo swing thing that he does with 2 strikes. Gets enough of it to throw it over D. Gordon's head. And Bryce Harper went back to tag on that just in case Gordon caught it. But there's the Dusty Cam. He's digging it. Jason Worth's digging it.
Rule number 46. It's rude to shout. Okay, but rule number 67. It's impolite to whisper.
Clint Robinson to left field. That'll drive in two. Worth stops at third. Harper's home. Murphy's home. And Clint Robinson has his first hit of the year with 2 RBIs attached. 4-1 Nationals. I will show you the base hit with the bases loaded, 3-2, 2 outs. But pitch number 6 before pitch number 7 is what determines this at-bat. Clint Robinson did an amazing job of fouling off a borderline pitch. What's Dusty think? He called it. He told somebody in the dugout he was getting it in. And one at at-bat.
With my Bank of America mobile banking app, I can select alerts that notify me when unusual activity is detected on my credit and debit cards. Close, wasn't it?
Take both wins in Atlanta. Yelich to right field. It's deep. Harper back, and it's gone. Christian Yelich, his first homer of the season. And the Marlins knocked one of those runs off the board. Trail it by 2. A no-doubter for Yelich.
We talked about being locked in early. It's Christian Yelich, knowing the strike zone, knowing what he wants to hunt.
Number 21 for Christian Yelich.
Pitch right down the middle, and he did not miss it. Location missed, you saw by catcher's mitt.
Today's a big in Nationals Park in Washington, D.C.
Shorter lead. On the move. Ramos with a bullet. He's out. Pitcher, catcher, coaches, manager, they all get an assist on that. 4 stars all the way around from the staff to Joe Ross to Wilson Ramos. Watch D. Gordon shorten up right here. He had a shorter lead. Maybe so he felt more comfortable going towards second base. But all the holds, all the throwovers, all the slide steps allowed for Wilson Ramos to have a chance at D. Gordon. And you cannot hold a plus base stealer any better than the Nats just did. Team effort all the way around.
Deposits happen. They're inevitable. But messy engine deposits don't have to be. Always use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Off speed. That ball hammered. Heading for the bullpen. Left center. Off the wall. Coming around third Rendon. He'll score. So Kohler keeps Harper in the yard. But the game is tied on a mammoth shot going the other way on a day like this. That, on a normal day, would have been his 6th career home run off Tom Kohler. But on a breezy, cool day, ball's not going to go anywhere here. Bryce Harper, sorry, I laid out for the sound of the crack of the bat because I wanted to hear it again.
It was a breezy, cold day in April.
And that's going to tie this game at 1. So nice answer so far by the Nats.
I can't believe the $5 lunch comes with a DQ Sunday. I can't believe it comes with a bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, plus a DQ Sunday. It's like the Sunday is free. I can't believe we stopped for lunch.
Nothing fills you up like the $5 lunch.
Seafield chase.
I go back in.
Ramos sets up middle. And Stanton cracks one into left field for a base hit. Gordon will score. Yelich will stop at second. And Giancarlo Stanton has his 4th RBI this season.
Joe Ross,
Miami is off to a 1-0 start.
Actually, did
That's
not make a
performance
lot
by
of
Joe
sense
Ross.
going with this pitch, especially
Number
at Hanger.
27
He
for
was very
Giancarlo
fortunate
Stanton.
that Giancarlo kept this ball in the ball.
Number 41 for Joe Ross.
This beer has conviction.
For us, it's Rocky Mountain water or nothing. Coors Banquet. This beer is fiercely loyal to a way of life, to a way of doing things. It's about
Ground ball
principles.
right side. Murphy behind it. The Nats are 3-1 to start the season.
Rule number 17. One should always lead by example.
That's all very well, but rule number 72, ladies first. Toodle bit.
Seafield chase.
I go back in.
Ramos sets up middle. And Stanton
So
cracks one
fucking
into left
sexy.
field for a base hit. Gordon will score. Yelich will stop at second. And Giancarlo Stanton has his 4th RBI of the season. Miami is off to a
16 pitch
1-0 start.
Actually did not make a lot of sense going with this pitch, especially a hanger. He was very fortunate that Giancarlo kept this ball in the ballpark.
With my Bank of America mobile banking app, I can select alerts that notify me when unusual activity is detected on my credit and debit cards. You gotta stay alert. That was close, wasn't it?
1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Murphy behind it. The Nats are 3-1 to start the season. Jonathan Papelbon 3 for 3. They split the series. Braves coming to town tomorrow. And finally, after a long opening day and a couple of off days, the Nats play again and get a very nice win at home.
How many gasolines clean better than Chevron with Techron? The answer is a big fat 0. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Murphy's at first, 2 to work. Runner goes, swinging a miss. Real Muto's throw on the money and waiting, and it's a strike him out.
Need number 20 for Daniel Murphy.
The fastest pop time in baseball last year belonged to JT Real Muto. The pop time, pop there, pop there. It's 1-1.
With my Bank of America mobile banking app, I can select alerts that notify me when unusual activity is detected on my credit and debit cards. You gotta stay alert. That was close, wasn't it?
Harper to left center. This ball is on the ground and heading for the 377 mark. Caught off by Yelich, and they're going to stop Rendon at third. That was a late call by Bob Henley, and I think he made the right call. Second and third, 1 out. Double number 100 for Bryce.
Number 34 for Bryce Harper.
Good change of mind by
Number
Bob
6 for
Henley
Anthony
because he was
Rendon.
waving Anthony Rendon.
For sure.
And Echeverria had the ball. Rendon would have been out by 50 feet right here if he sends him. So Bryce Harper with his 100th career double. Nice play by Christian Yelich cutting this ball off. If that ball gets to the wall, that's an easy send for Bob Henley. Bryce Harper scrambling back to second base, but that was good perspective for you in that first replay. You saw how far Anthony Rendon would have been out had Bob Henley sent him.
How many gasolines clean better than Chevron with Techron? The answer is a big fat 0. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Yeah, first career start against the Marlins for Joe Ross. 1-1 pitch. Espinosa to his right. They're going to have to be really quick. Murphy is, and they turn. The 6-4-3. 4 for 11 to start the season. Great pitch. 1-2. Slider got it. Ball skipping into the middle. Wilson Ramos requiring the pitcher to run. And a couple of really good innings for Joe Ross. High in the air, tailing toward left center. Michael A. Taylor has it. Another good inning for Joe Ross. To the right side, And this is a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play ball.
Number 25 for Clint Robinson, I think.
This on a great slider. Boer and Real Mueller will follow here in the top of the 7th. That's a good looking slider.
Number 14 for Martin Prado.
Jammed it. Bounce to Espinosa. Danny gets the in-between hop. Rid of it in a hurry. And Joe Ross goes roaring in to the 7th inning stretch here.
Can't believe the $5 lunch comes with a DQ Sunday. I can't believe it comes with a bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, plus a DQ Sunday. It's like the Sunday is free. I can't believe we stopped for lunch.
Nothing fills you up like the $5 lunch.
Number 34 for Tom Kohler, too.
2016 debut in a ballpark and against the team that's given him some issues.
2 number 34s in this game. Number 8 for
Comes a long ways. Murphy's at first, 2 to work.
number 20 for Jason Wood.
Throw on the money and waiting, and it's a strike him out, throw him out, double play.
For Danny Espinosa. Okay.
That's the best inning for Kohler, the 4th, as he rips right through the Nationals. Now, Tom Kohler has to collect himself and go after Jason Ward. Ward hits a bouncer out to Echeverria, little tricky hop, flip to second, and just like that, Tom Kohler leaves those bags loaded.
It's the first reviewable play of the day. That's been
Great changeup by Kohler. Edwin Jackson in the bullpen. And Ross goes down, and Tom Kohler has been splendid today. 6 innings and a run in a 1-1 game.
I don't even remember sending it to the Nationals team. This team sucks.
Breaking ball, Kohler strikes out Taylor.
6 strikeouts for Tom Kohler, nice.
There are signs of affection, and then there are signs of affection. Use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
That's off the glove of Boer. Nobody covering first. Boer got back there, but not in time. So Murphy checks in with a base hit. Boer kept the Nats off the board by getting his glove on it.
Murphy singled
And a
his
big
6th.
spot coming up for Wilson Ramos. Whoa, we might have action right here. Did his foot get there before Daniel Murphy's? Did Justin Boer's foot hit the base before Murphy's did? That first angle was pretty good, guys. Let's look at this one again. Can't tell right there. D. Gordon's leg was in the way. And Murphy with a little bit of limp after he goes past the bag. Might have got cleated. I think this is a clean action, but whose foot hits first? Here we go. This is the definitive shot in my mind. Oh, that's close. And then you see the cleats on top of Daniel Murphy's foot. And that's a pretty big foot that Justin Boer scored.
Looks like it's a tie.
Because the call was safe, it has to be indisputable to turn it around in Miami's favor.
Come on,
So the first base umpire,
not soon as you know it's a tie.
there.
Tie goes the
I think
winner.
if we look at, they're both looking at first base, and Murphy's going, he stepped right on my foot. That's all he cares about right now. I'm sure he cares about the base hit too. This is the one if we slow it down. What do you got? Slow as you can go. Ooh. You overturn that? To me, I don't overturn it because it's not indisputable. If his foot hit Murphy's foot and not the bag, I guess you could throw that out there too. But I think his heel might have hit before he stepped on Murphy. Huge call in this game, 1-1, 5-7. Makes it worth the work. Get your glove. Headsets coming off. Runner is safe. Murphy 2 for 2 today on base 3 times. And a big spot for Worth to bust it open. Good to gamble by Don Mattingly. The risk reward there was worth using your challenge every single day in a tie ball game in the bottom of the fifth. You could have a good challenge and not win it, but you have to take that chance right there if you're Don Mattingly.
This beer has conviction. For us, it's Rocky Mountain water or nothing. Coors Banquet. That's how it's done.
Well, we knew he had the first two.
Sits in 1/3 innings pitched for Tom Kohler. Nice.
Yeah, that was a good game. Get through that really well. They put him in a position where he had to chip the game that inning and get through it. So, yeah, that was a good game. Well, we knew he had the first two, and that was.
Sits in 1/3 innings, 8 hits allowed though. 4 walks allowed too, but 6 strikeouts. Both of them were earned. And he's allowed less hits and more or less walks.
Going to be Harper there. So, yeah, that was a good game. He get through that really well. They put him in a position where he had a chance to lose that game. And then do the ball really well, and that's where we were at in the game. He threw the ball well. 2 right-handers it was at, or I had to use 2 pitchers to get the 4 hitters. And, really felt like Tommy was the guy. He just threw the ball well. Playing left for those guys. That's good. When you get the Harper, I can really do that.
There are signs of affection, and then there are signs of affection. Use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Washington, D.C., cold and clear. It's 1-1, Marlins and Nationals. We are joined now by the pitching coach of the Miami Marlins, Juan Nieves. Juan, thanks for joining us. How are you?
Hey, pleasure, guys. Good to be here in a beautiful day in Washington.
Yeah, you're all bundled up, and that's good. Let's start with your starter, and Tom Kohler. What have you seen in 2 innings?
Washington.
Well, a little bit of consistency in the zone, but he's making
it's a beautiful day, but it's cold. There's a difference.
The first inning, he missed a couple of curveballs that could have been put-away pitches, and they left him in the middle of the plate.
I call it beautiful day.
But he's made some good adjustments, and
Not
just
sunny, yes,
I think that's the biggest thing with him, and makes it always pitches.
Once we got here early to the ballpark and we were looking out of the bullpen, and William Chen was throwing a bullpen. Could you give us a little bit of what you saw?
Well, this was his first time off the mound after he got hit in the elbow against Detroit, and the inflammation is down, and he was able to have a very productive bullpen. He feels power out of that forearm, pull, a great pull on his pitches, fastball, curveball, and slider, and changeup. They don't get jeopardized because of it. So we're very fortunate to have him, and we're looking for a spot for him to start this coming week.
Final question for you. As Tom Kohler swings and misses, what do you make of Jose Fernandez's start? He strikes out 13, but he did give up some runs.
Well, I think Jose, it's a working process with him to trust his fastball and develop and use more his changeup. I think that's a pitch that he can use early in the count to get early outs, early contact. It's tough to be a guy like him and have a powerful fastball and great breaking ball, both slider and curveball, and tell a kid, hey, we entice contact. That's tough because he has 2 powerful pitches. And changeup is a pitch that is more backward forward. You are looking for weak pop flies and weak ground balls early in the count after fastball swings. And it's going to take a little time, but I think he's slowly buying into it. So hopefully we'll talk more about it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Juan Nieves, good stuff there.
Really good stuff, in-depth stuff.
Rule number 47. One should always open the door for a lady.
Thanks, but I'm covered.
Now, all our new models are protected by 10-year Elite Care best-in-class coverage.
Hello?
Nats and Marlins were postponed on Saturday. Sunday afternoon, 43 degrees and sunny. They'll take it. Joe Ross making his first career start against the Marlins.
What up, Magma Light?
Have to face John Carlos Smith with 10 on the first, but that's exactly.
There's nobody here, by the way.
That was a breaking ball that got a lot of the plate and Stanton got a lot of it. So the
Hey, Killer, nobody's here.
Thursday. So Bryce's career, 7 for 24 against him with 5 home runs.
Philly's not here. Boosta's not here.
Heading for the bullpen. Left center.
Party Pooper's not here.
Coming around third, Rendon. So Kohler
Well, I don't hear him. Philly? Nope. I guess he invited you, then went silent.
That's off the glove of Bohr. Nobody covering first. Bohr got back there, but not in time. He's got a challenge. The Bohr stepped on his foot. He stepped on top of his foot. Safe. And here's Jason Worth against a former net, Edwin Jackson, the 32-year-old veteran. 2-2 pitch with 1 out. Worth to right center. That ball falling onto the turf. The Nats go on top. Harper stops at third. Jason Worth, first base hit, first RBI of the year. Clint Robinson to left field. That'll drive in 2. Worth stops at third. Harper's home. Murphy's home. And Clint Robinson has his first hit of the year with 2 RBIs attached. 4-1 Nationals. At the very end, while he's showing you his numbers. Yelich pumps one to right. Harper can only watch it out of here. And it's a 4-2 game. Christian Yelich first of the year. And the Marlins will counter with Derek Dietrich off of their bench. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Murphy behind it. The Nats are 3-1 to start the season.
All 7 innings, 5 hits, just a single earned run. Strikes out 5 on the way to his first victory of the season. Jonathan Papelbon picks up a home run in the 9th inning, but picks up his 3rd save nonetheless. Offensively for Washington, Anthony Rendon 3 for 5 with a couple of runs scored. Bryce Harper and Daniel Murphy had 2 hits apiece. Harper walked once, Murphy took ball 4 twice. On the losing side, Tom Kohler 6 for 3rd, 2 earned runs. As the Marlins dropped to 1-3 on the season. As for the Nats, they're also easy.
5 Ks.
With my Bank of America mobile banking app, I can select alerts that notify me when unusual activity is detected on my credit and debit cards. Because you gotta stay alert. That was close, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, the first inning got off to a little slow start, but I mean, when D. Gordon hits that opening pitch, for a triple, which sometimes he can ambush you like that, and then, to hold him, to 1 run, and that's what I told Joe. I said, hey, man, you just learned damage control today, because that could have turned into a 3 or 4 run inning, but damage control is the key, especially for a young pitcher, and after that, he was masterful. He had quite a few 3-2 counts there, but a couple double plays got him out of trouble. And he made some pitches when he had to make them. We were trying something early. I was trying to get him going by hitting and running and moving runners, and sometimes that gets guys going. And so you knew it was going to happen sooner or later. But that was and he's had quite a few opportunities for runners in scoring position. And, maybe that can get him going and get him hot. Well, I was telling Joe that you got to believe, just like I told Strasburg in that same situation the other day. This is your game, and you gotta think it and believe it for it to happen. And You know, I just, from the school that if, you know, the mind can move mountains, it can certainly move a ball.
Hello? Turn down your mic, Philly. It's loud. It's like really loud, Philly.
Turn down your fucking TV.
That's not my TV, it's my laptop, man. I'm not turning it down either. No!
Put some fucking headphones on.
It's loud enough that you're talking.
Direct your attention to Nats HD.
Now it's fucking freezing. You made it freeze.
And give a warm welcome to the brave servicemen and women and their families joining us today.
I cannot hear you. Oh, that's awesome. You should know me.
Thank you, members of the United States military, for your service. And thank you, Nationals fans, for your support.
Ain't that right, Monson? Monster. Don't you remember me? Don't you remember me? Come on, I got more than one.
Can't believe the $5 lunch comes with a DQ Sunday. I can't believe it comes with a bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, plus a DQ
You want me
Sunday.
to take
It's like the Sunday
it?
is free. I can't believe we stopped for lunch.
Nothing fills you up like the $5 lunch.
I'm going to fucking meet you.
Okay.
1-1 pitch. Espinosa, who is right. They're going to have to be really quick. Murphy is, and they turn. The 6-4-3. Murphy had a big man bearing down on him, and he turns a brilliant double play. The Nats, 5th of the year, and this was badly needed. First inning.
Rule number 46. It's rude to shout.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute him the next time he watches this show.
Like to whisper.
Tell him I said that.
Or Papa John's. Or Koppelbach's. Official pizza of Jonathan Peppermint.
Michael A. Taylor checks in. Rather, Joe Ross checks in with Michael A. on deck with his first base hit of the year. Ross was 3 for 27 last year. So he went up there hacking. That at bat was going to end quickly, one way or the other, and he did very well.
Let's get swing. Got a fastball. Supposed to be away. Tom Kohler misses to the other side of the plate. Usually you can get away with that to the opposing pitcher.
The Bank of America mobile banking app has so many features I could use it all day. Need a sudden alert? No sweat. Need to deposit a check? Boom. After a long day of mobile banking, you gotta ice down the old wing. Gotta bring the cool before you bring the heat.
Now, Tom Kohler has to collect himself and go after Jason Ward. Ward hits a bouncer out to Echeverria. Little tricky hop, flipped a second, and just like that, Tom Kohler leaves those bags loaded.
There are signs of affection. And then there are signs of affection. Use gas that cleans. Chevron care for your car.
Abe is out first. Here's Bill, Tom, George, Teddy, and Herbie. The 31st president is here, and he's making his move up to the front. Herbie is taking over the president's race. He's busted through. He's got the lead. They're passing the Nationals bullpen into the right field corner, but Teddy's got the inside track. He's got the shorter run. Can he take the lead back? No, Herbie still has the lead. He's out front. George is on the outside. He's coming up strong to second place. The winner's going to be Herbie. His first race, and he takes the win.
Not only
There are signs of affection, and then there are signs of affection. Use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Nationals.com.
Slowly here. 2-2 pitch with one out. Word to right center. That ball falling onto the turf. The Nats go on top. Harper stops at third. Jason Worth, first base hit, first RBI of the year.
Watch a replay of April 10th. Presents race. What do you mean watch a replay?
It looked like you got a cut fastball from Edwin Jackson. It just did that extendo swing thing that he does with 2 strikes. Gets enough of it to throw it over a deep board.
Hey, are you talking to Philly? What? No, I'm not. Tell Philly that I'm gonna mute him the next time he watches this show. Because he did me. I can't, he muted me. Now tell him. Okay. Wherever floats your boat.
The Bank of America mobile banking.
Pull that St. Nancy. Bad business, yeah. Bad business, got me tied up in knots. David Phillips, Dustin McGowan, Edwin Jackson, Ryan Agent Rumors. Look at his K's, hits, home runs, velocity break. 75 overall for Tom Kohler and 79 overall for Joe Ross. Didn't work.
Oh, I remember I went to the street for like to legit hour and one guy said
Rich Johnson, Jeff Mathis, Derek Dietrich, and Miguel Rojas.
that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to find and get people to actually
Pretty sure it was Derek Dietrich.
on Twitch, it's too hard. And then on YouTube, it's even harder.
Contact and power, play vision, and speed, even. Feel. Action. Daily action.
I probably need to do account for each boss and stuff to get through this. And do the restart of that.
Trennan and... Yep, there's Blake Trennan, surprisingly. Controlling velocity and K's and hits. Blind's good for relief pitcher. And walks. Matt Delisle, Oliver Perez, Felipe Rivero, Sean Kelly, Yusmero Petit.
Wait, he does? That's crazy. How'd he do that? Tell him to do it in the give him like $1.
Jose Lobaton, Stephen Drew, Chris Heisey, and Matt Dindecker's spread.
Oh, UK? The entire UK. Oh, yeah, the entire country.
Mindset and power. Bad play vision is his only thing. Still gets speed though. His speed. He's still decent too. For speed.
Oh my god, legal hack? How?
Only 2 miles per hour going up the left field though. 6 miles per hour. Only 43 degrees, and sunny. It's sunny. Will Little, this guy's name's Little.
Oh, I know.
Time of game is 2 hours and 52 minutes, almost 3 hours. 24,593 fans, almost 24,600 fans. 24,593 exactly.
Yeah.
Just need to run him if he is off tomorrow. I doubt he is.
Yeah, but then you're gonna say no, like you're gonna have to do it to it though. Well, it's not.
Danny Espinosa.
How'd I die? No, I just finished taking help. So confused. I just died.
That instead.
Like, I died, I didn't know how.
I did not know that.
Like, I was going to die if I took health. Got off the
Some minds in the family rounds, and listen in the mind escape. Season 2. One strikeout for him, 1 inning. 238 for Edwin Jackson.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Harper and Stanton slug it out. Coming up next. Joe Ross gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on it,
in his first game?
Well, remember,
7
guys,
innings pitched,
he's a
3 hits
young
allowed.
pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a
4.29
lot
ERA.
of
I did not
upside.
get him in.
If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
D. Gordon
sits for
heads
18.
the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
For Jonathan Kapelman too. It's allowed but a strikeout. Both of them were in for.
Why?
It's not the same. When it allowed one.
Wait, what game? Red whale blood? Oh, no, run away, no. Don't fuck with that. Oh, doggy.
See what's about Edwin Jackson.
What the fuck? Get a doggy. No, don't kill him. No. Okay. Eat shit.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Are you be eating me for
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
92, man.
He waited a pitch there before showing bunt.
Doggy,
Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Few shot here out towards short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
300 average.
Christian Yelich will stand in.
16
for in that game yesterday.
Well, when you have a rough day,
7 from 18. And 3 minutes. 6 for 18, baby. 3 minutes.
Wait, were you here?
He's running towards second. Pitch outside the throw.
Yep, got him.
Espinosa, and they got him at second base.
Then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch and throw him out pretty easily at second base.
The sewer here. And then I was far away, and I looked back, and there's
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
I just know that he will die.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now.
Yeah,
1-2.
Early.
But I guess they kind of play up with that blue.
Grounded to short.
I don't know why.
Espinosa's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
8 miles per hour, too. 44% for left field. 235 average on the recognized. Dave Lawrence this time. 61 degrees, surprisingly. Even 8 miles per hour going out to right field. That's good.
Yeah.
71% capacity.
Yeah, but
29 minutes and 535 pounds.
But there's some really cool games though. Like they made Skyrim. I'm pretty sure they made all of Elder Scrolls, but I only know them from Skyrim and yeah.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins.
The Elder Scrolls.
Derek, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I really like what Justin Boyd does here. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Yeah, the people who make all of
And he was among many who scored a base hit in the loss yesterday.
because they both role-playing games.
4 for 17 on the 2 runs and a double.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate.
0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage.
85.
There, it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
Throw in time, and the side is in time. No runs on a hit, no errors, no one left. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score.
That's where I like to. I like how they keep like the walk, like the block. Yeah, like the pick block on game. Well, there's a game. They're not really on.
It's 51 power spot 15, so we can see plenty of runs going on. 31 average, one more.
But then again, that's like it's close to the way that you do it in real life too. Like the
Three for 13 only. With the run one. Number 3.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their head.
Anthony Rendon will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took it 0-4 in the ballgame.
Those kind of games happen in the sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to...
143 average, went home with 4 RBIs then.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's
no,
strike
I
1.
You can't buy him for it. Okay. Because you have to
Now
like
the
it
0-1.
really hard. And then, like, even if you do find out for the minigun, it's probably going to be inside of a minigun.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Oh my god, are you kidding? What?
That misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy who can cover the outside part of the play.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Wow. So you're gonna go all the way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next.
Almost.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
And plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Oh.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there.
And I did jump in. Oh my god. There's no way for me to get out of here. Oh, dude. It's so right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be
Watching
ahead of
his
his
A 1-0 delivery.
High
in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Yelich. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Then he got his 100th career homer.
Clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Only 386 feet, too, but he'll take it.
They haven't played that yet.
Third homer of the year, too. 79 counts, almost 80. 49 pounds, 50, and 85 points. 294 average. Almost 300 with 1 home run and 1 RBI.
The guy was like getting killed. I know some guy was getting killed when I killed the person.
He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Oh, really?
5 for 17, baby. 2 runs. 4 runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
4 for 18.
Jason Worth will stand in, hoping to win.
222, yeah, that's what I thought. 2 home runs and 3 RBIs.
Why is he a fire? Wait, and how old is he? Like 9 years?
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
14 pitches.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Not that time, that's why they don't. 15 pitches inning. 6 balls and 9 strikes in this
2-1.
Only a 92.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, he just threw that
93 miles per hour.
And with
What
2
the hell?
outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Washington.
No.
Leading off the inning. Going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big time power.
I got he's a kill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shit. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
280 advantage, baby.
Martin will stand in. He's off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Espinosa in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. Center fielder number 13.
Marcelo Zuna will stand in. You see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200. First delivery to him on the way.
That's cool.
Up and in for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
What? Unreal.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book. Most umpires won't give you that pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it through 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's
well, you know
one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Wilson Ramos will stand. And as you can see, number there is up over 400 to begin the campaign.
The fuck? You guys can die. Stop hurting my doggy.
Into the windup and the pitch.
God.
Hard liner towards short, but this will be taken out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
No way, I could have been early. This is 272 values, baby. 2 for 6. So 333. No home reserve is it. Damage 3.48%. 2 for 6. They're running a double. 61 times at just about 60, 56 power and 71 play, which is just about 70. Spunky. Red light clothes. Good time 104. And then 94 and 215. That's what I was only 104.
Swung on and missed that time. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Danny Espinosa gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Oh, there you go.
First off.
Dude, these people
in there at the knees, strike 1.
To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
He'll step
out and ask for time.
Trying to get away from it.
29 average, 2 balls and 4 BIs already. 42% for outfield, only 7 balls, 15 strikes.
Please break it.
6 for 14. 4 runs. It's just 4 runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as his swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, that hit me.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Did a good thing.
Doesn't that pretty. Sponsored content for audience games ever.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the third. It's full now, 3-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. A look there at the Washington Monument, not far from Nationals Park, on a great day for baseball in D.C. JT Realmuto will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Guys on accent.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guy on accent roll.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Really?
Adani Echeverria steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Oh, that's how a lot of people do that. A lot of people like Lauren.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Tom Kohler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and he'll do it again on 0-2.
You need 100 miles per hour. What a joke.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger. How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Good time of night.
Here's D. Gordon now. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
100 more.
I'm gonna call it for you.
Joe Ross digs in.
In the bottom of the
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
No, spoil it. Like, spoil the... Yeah.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Oh, Glenn died.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking all
Nice 86 on our side.
right now. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call that 2-2 runs in.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second.
1 away.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now, he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
870 speed and 51 stages, go 50 steal. 870 speed, 2 minutes.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
He's set. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton. Stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this
so
guy.
much weapons
You've got
on
the
here.
leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up. Maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to short. Espinosa's up with it. To second for one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Justin Bohr will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
No, I'll end up probably killing us. But what if you don't, like, what if you don't age?
3 home runs and 5 RBIs. Good time to need 100.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Everyone on this game legit has a middle
Here's
right
the
arm,
1-2
left
delivery.
arm, and a left leg. And I need a middle leg.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Yeah, like I need a middle.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Does it just like that?
The 1-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job.
All right, that's me, man.
I'll buy it too, and then we'll both guys, and then we'll both
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich sprinting after it.
Yeah, but like on a board game.
And they can't run it down.
Wait.
That's kind of cool to think about it, if I could actually do that.
Out weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Indeed.
Set to deal on 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle.
This is a long battle.
He's making quick work in the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Jason Ward stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
Oh, this one's out of here.
Short,
nope.
Hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 outs to the down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Martin Prado, and in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get her to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
42 speed only, a little bit over 40, and 60 up too. He needs to increase his speed.
So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history.
This is first of his 630 Major League Home runs. 18 years old. Right. 1889, he was 19 years old.
Wait, you want to see what?
Marcell Ozuna. And he went down looking at his first trip to the plate. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Oh, you're playing GTA.
Shot toward second. And that was just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
He had 60 speed, but only 12 still over the 10.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get it right back into it.
JT Realmuto will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
On the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one.
Should have tied it up there.
I love the way this guy just lets it
He's just standing in second like an idiot forward.
It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, 3 straight hits are bad enough. But now he's making things even worse by falling behind.
86 miles.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. And he misses with his ball four, so that loads the bases, and now he's really going to need to get the ground ball. Tom Kohler get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And maybe a strike on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
This guy's helping me out. He likes the Nationals.
Ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Trying to hold the lead. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real play. I mean, he's in over his head. It shows.
D4 comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It is 85 miles
per hour. As this one's in on the hand.
Now that I think about it, all games I thought
Really try hard to roll on the inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Sinking liner toward left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
You have like a job.
Column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button to left field. That'll easily score that run.
I didn't get a win in my last start ever, so I'm trying for a win here. Although, not going to get it today. And the 18 goals for each strikes. Almost 50 strikes and almost 20 balls.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
9-17.
So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Blake Trinan is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
That has made sense.
Wait, what is schizophrenia?
45.
Christian Yelich will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider.
It was 95 miles per hour, though.
I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
95 miles per hour again.
Still 2-2.
Time in 93.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hits this one hard the other way. Espinosa on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over.
Plus 216. Plus
4-6. They
216.
roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning.
Number 40 for Wilson Ramos. 61 count just above 60, 68 pound, 170, 74 plays number 70. Big time 106.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
94 miles per hour.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired.
Like, so
He's
him
starting
and
to look invincible.
they both have
Sliding into the box, it's Robinson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
89-2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Bohr is up with it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Danny Espinosa is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let it snowball in the big inning.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
Yeah, that's his second wild.
I didn't have made contact. What a joke.
It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
Oh, a bonus. Maybe a home run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Not very early. Wasn't not very early. 94.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him.
Another error.
Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2.
8-2.
Now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start together. From the stretch, Blake Trinan is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 pitches right on the outside. He's going to keep looking at him. They might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the game.
Top 3-2.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Worth going back. He's there and records the first out.
Not tied yet. Ground out of
Justin
lineup.
Bourne will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that wind-out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Oh shit, I'm far away from one.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time at first for
How do you lay off and how do you make contact?
Now batting, Larry Fitzman.
Martin Prado come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hit skill here, 2-0.
No doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Worth. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Come on, that was in a good location. Are you freaking kidding me?
Solo shot here to left, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
If you're 76 feet, I'll be able to take it. Second.
And wouldn't you know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning. But it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story. And he takes him over the wall for a long
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Center fielder number 13.
Started to go around there, but he holds up.
He went around.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his
87
swing
miles
just in
per hour.
time.
Come on, swing it.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second.
I can't believe they go to third.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
Very late, but 93.
And he lays off.
There's 94 miles per hour, though.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Yeah, a lot of balls in 18 strikes and 20 strikes and just like 10 balls.
I wish I had something like that.
Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that pitch stays at 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
A really good at-bat here as we watch him
last inning. It's 2 runs allowed now.
Finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Adani Echeverria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 3. Michael Taylor will stand in and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started. Set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed in there. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here's a swing, and oh, man!
Heck yes!
Way out of here! So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
W and attitude, baby. Second home run here.
Yeah, this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Good time 108. There's a ball too.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I have 4 runs and 4 hits now. They have 6 more hits to be more.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen.
Nice.
In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
Right on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off and get another chance.
That's in the dirt.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically wastes that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Yelich going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
398 feet, I'm going to take it. Second home run of the year as well.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be shitty.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
What longer than me?
Edwin Jackson will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
44.50 ERA, and 2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, and 1 for 3 wins.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Wait, you couldn't tell your girlfriend that you like Your girlfriend or that you like someone else?
Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole.
There's a hit from Harper. See, he doesn't need home runs. 67 speed on the 70 and even 20 steal.
So far, it's almost like these guys have been winning with smoke and mirrors. Even after this base hit, they're still being out hit by 4, yet they're on top where it counts, on the scoreboard.
Daniel
strike out and fly out.
Stand in now. He flew out in his first time
around. 5 runs and 6, and we had 4 runs and even 10 innings. 4 more in speed. And 1 error. Good time 105 on a 94 run.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. That is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Time 107.
Jason Wood will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ozuna looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now 7 runs and 7 hits.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 201 in his career. And it's now 7-4.
395 feet only, but he'll take his 3rd home run of the year.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Now, talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
Where are you from?
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out. Clint Robinson will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2.
Just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment.
And 1. Chop foul right at home plate.
Early, too.
Foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Early, too. No, he's 16 runs.
That misses, and we're even at
79.
2-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat continues. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time.
Of course it didn't go around.
Down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All
Number
that guy
36,
on the mound
Brandon
wants to do
Jackson.
is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Danny Espinoza,
33
ready to take
speed,
another
like
shot,
a
went
steal.
down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Good. 0-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Now a 58-foot curveball
77
misses
Monarch.
for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch for 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see it go chase.
High in the air out to center field. Osuna there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
600
So the yearly bat around here is 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Nationals lead it 7-4. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top of this one as we get ready for the 7th.
2 runs to
Let's
both
check
of
out the
2
game summary to see how we
3
got here.
strikeouts.
Chris Johnson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Chris Johnson.
Hit in the air out to left. Worth on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. D. Gordon will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance this young season.
He's now 31 years old. Number 52 for Yusmeiro Petit.
D. Gordon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1.
No, I'm kidding.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Rendon is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Christian Yelich gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Plus 216.
Brian Morris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Inning at 1/3. Only 200.
Matt Dendecker is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
I like it. That's fun.
And a sinker dips too low there.
94
into the dirt, in fact.
61 contact just above 60, 46 power, and 52 play vision over 50. 46 power.
Yeah. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Ozuna. And he pulls it in for the first out of the inning. Michael Taylor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Just late, 79 miles per hour in the ball.
And this one's nowhere close.
94 batters. Ball one.
Cut fastball and it's by 1-1.
Too early.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Sinker misses ball.
Oh, it's a walk in.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ballgame. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Nice 87 on
that time, and it's 1-2.
Almost.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Showtrack. As we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. And then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
How dare you intentionally walk Bryce Harper?
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Daniel Murphy gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
A bare-handed pickup. He's out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Plus 237 green points that time, plus 237,
back
almost
with more on a
240
Sunday afternoon following this.
Beautiful day here in Nationals Park.
Sean Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 27 from 2. been John Carlos.
Yeah.
Giancarlo stand-in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Good bite to the slider. Takes strike one. Ball one.
93 minor full season.
1 and 2 is the change.
79 minor changes.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
First one he should make it.
In now, Justin Bohr. Shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Not really.
What?
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Dustin McGowan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dustin McGowan.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Wood. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
10-103. 1 middle to go.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. Yeah, smart to lay off there. The fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, here's that 5-pitch sequence once again here on Showtrack. Now, as each of these pitches go by, you'll notice a common theme here. Every one of them on the outer part of the zone. Now, it was pretty clear that they had a good game plan. They stuck to it, and it worked.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, it's coming out. They only have 2 wins to be now.
Solo shot here to left, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Miami, 361 feet away, but they'll take it. Second on the year.
He just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that work. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Narvison. First baseman number 20.
Into the box now, Clint Robinson. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, man, and he hangs in there beautifully against a tough left-handed reliever. Here's another look at it. He just keeps that front shoulder in there and strong, gets the barrel of the bat through the hitting zone, and then he just stings this one for 2 bases. Man, that's pretty.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there.
Holy shit.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Dude, the barrel goal on it scares the shit.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner from second will be put at third. So the runners at the corners now with one away.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arms had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh, got him to swing at his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. Two gone. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Michael Taylor comes forward. He'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Oh, had him chopping with that one. It's 0-1. forced a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nats get one, and it comes on this swing by Wilson Ramos. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 4. Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Only brings up in Number 58.
Striding in to start the ninth, Marcell Ozuna, and they'll need him to get something going here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. Espinosa to his right. He has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. JT Realmuto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now
another easy inning. These guys are not even trying. Number 11 for him too.
Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Three.
Begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet.
Nice. Good time 93 too.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Really?
Job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught.
You just have to be like
So that's a tough pitch to lay off.
I think
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Around first, heading for second now.
Oh, almost got him.
Miguel Rojas will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Nationals.com.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base.
Hello?
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
D. Gordon will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight. And that ball gets by him. It is.
Get him back, give him a run sooner or later.
When you've got a runner on third, and it's obvious,
I just realized that
you've got to catch the baseball behind the plate. Now, I don't know if he was sneaking a look down there or what, but that's just a gift run right there.
Papelbon's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door. And
86 minus time.
Trying to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up to 2 strikes. Now Bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out. Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little
923
winds up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Five pitchers. Really? That? That's impressive. Like 12 hits too, 2 more hits than me. 2 for 4 for Martin Crowder and microwave dude.
Well, the bats were certainly working this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
A 1.850 OPS as well. Almost 2.0 again. 1.850 OPS.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 8-5. So long from Washington.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Still at 6 men on base.
For the Marlins,
2-1 now.
5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
We both have 6. Interesting.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Ooh, almost 4 hours.
A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on Houston.
Kauffman Stadium, yes. 874 now, at least almost 1,000. 874. 14 1 Thursday pitch now for them. We were 15 strikeouts and a 2.51 ERA.
Oh, that's crazy.
3-3 for the Cardinals. 1-4 now for the Braves. Even 5 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, even 9 ERA and a loss.
Wait, why am I?
One and 4 now for the Marlins and 3-2 now for the Nationals, baby. It's 2 games. We're gonna start at 1:10 p.m. this time. I'm Steve Matt's guy. Too bad it can't be him. It'd be Aaron Nola. 5.14 ERA for Rossio Iglesias. Want to know what the 1 ERA for Aaron surprised me. And want to know what the 2.16 ERA for Dallas Geico, of course. Jimmy Nelson, the 20.25 ERA. Not going to go. 1-4 for the Phillies and 4-0 for the Mets. 4-0 for the Mets, baby. 1-4 for the Reds. 4-1 for the Pirates, baby, and 3-2 for the Reds. 2-3 for the Astros and the Brewers. Mm. 329 batting average and even 2 ERA, damn. 329 batting average too, shit. 229 batting average, but a 5.36 ERA. It's a decent batting average, but it's barely decent. I mean, if that was 220, that would be 5.36 ERA too.
Wait, and who was that you saw playing the piano?
Who? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Was he dead? No.
Up and down the Northeast Corridor? If I'm going to Rival City and want to avoid traffic and airports, it's Amtrak all the way, Chris.
Just a waste of a pitch.
In the air to right field. Going back on it is Granderson. Back toward the wall. It is gone! 2-run home run for Odubel Herrera. And the Phillies now lead it 3-0. Well, he went down and got that one. First home run of the year for Odubel. He had 8 home runs last season. And the Phils have increased their lead here in the 6th inning.
Nice timing, getting his foot down, stand behind the baseball, and hitting a very nice off-speed pitch down and in to a left-hander.
With my Bank of America mobile banking app, I can select alerts that notify me when unusual activity is detected on my credit and debit cards. Because you gotta stay alert. That was close, wasn't it?
Cespedes, 2-run homer gets the Mets on the board.
What a turn at bat that turned out to be. You called the Chief, do not throw the changeup. The Mets' first home run at Citi Field this season. And Cespedes' first of the year gets the Mets on the board. It's 3-2 Phillies. And that'll be all for Hellickson. Right down the middle, third pitch. You had a good breaking ball all day long. Then you go with your fourth pitch, and you get burned. What an at-bat by Cespedes. On the 11th pitch of the at-bat. After wasting away a couple of tough breaking balls, he got the off-speed pitch and hit it out. And the Mets, after 15 fruitless innings in a row, get on the board.
There are signs of affection, and then there are signs of affection. Use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Face right-hander Jeremy Hellickson trying to pick up where he left off on Monday afternoon. Swing and a miss. He got it with a breaking pitch. First strikeout of the day for Jeremy Hellickson. 6 up, 6 down.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. The 8th pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss.
5 holds Mets to 2 runs.
Got him. A fastball toward the outer edge. Looked like it shot David Wright.
5 2/3 innings.
And a fastball call. Strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Jeremy Hellickson.
Just 3 hits, nice. A walk. Straight and fly.
Can't believe the $5 lunch comes with a DQ Sunday. I can't believe it comes with a bacon cheeseburger, fries, drink, plus a DQ Sunday. It's like the Sunday is free. I can't believe we stopped for lunch.
Nothing fills you up like the $5 lunch.
Swing and a miss. He got him. A little high heat from Jinmar Gomez and the Phillies. 2 of 3 from the New York Mets this weekend. It's won by a final score of 5-2.
Only 3 runs allowed, 6 hits allowed them. But and I'm only striking out 3 though.
Here's Harvey, his second start. Strikes out, and there's the second of the day for Harvey. To a 2015 free agent class. There's a good off-speed pitch by Harvey to give Giannis. That was the first real hard slider he's thrown today. Watch his wall dart inside the last second. Good location.
Line toward the middle. There's Walker to field, step and throw for the double play. And that's exactly what the Mets and Harvey needed.
How many gasolines clean better than Chevron with Techron? The answer is a big fat 0. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
You know, what he's made is some bad pitches. I mean, the pitch to, Herrera was slide right in the middle. Otherwise, he made great pitches. He was sailing along. So it's the same thing the other day in Kansas City. Got off to a good start, and all of a sudden he hit a wall. And I don't know if it's, the adrenaline, or the pitch count, or whatever it is. But we're not, again, we've had this discussion in the past. We're not giving him much room for error either. When we aren't scoring and you can't make a mistake, and then you hang a pitch and damage is done, you kind of get down on yourself a little bit, which, it's only human nature to do that. First of all, I see us chasing a lot of pitches, but the ones we hit, we're not hitting. You're looking at balls. We've actually had some very, very good at-bats and got ourselves in some very, very good counts to hit. And we're getting jammed, or we're hitting it off the end, and so, even though we're, I think the at-bats are pretty good, we're just not getting the barrel of the ball. But it's early, like you said. We've got, we've had such a, strange first week of the season. I'm going to attribute it to a little bit of the fact that we haven't been able to get out there on a consistent basis and get our work done. He's going to be fine. I realize there's always, panic and drama here. It's part of the goes with the territory of being in this town. But he's going to be fine. This guy's hit everywhere he's ever been. He hit there, hit last year. He big hits when the game's counted. And again, I think once we get in a little bit more of a routine, I think he'll be okay.
Deposits happen. They're inevitable, but messy engine deposits don't have to be. Always use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Sends one in the air to right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. The Phils are going to get an insurance run because Borges is already flying around third. He'll score an RBI pinch hit double for Andres Blanco, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
That's the Phils.
Says not easy to come off the bench, but for Andres Blanco, it's kind of all had.
Well, as a veteran, he knows what to look for off the bench. First pitch, get the pitch up in the zone, being very aggressive. A nice, easy swing. Nice to see him get his timing down. Peter Borges, as soon as he hits that ball.
The Bank of America mobile banking app lets me manage my accounts, deposit checks, get alerts, pay my bills, and more. And that is why I love my app a lot.
Time up. Swings to the first pitch. Galvis sprints out. Hunter's coming in, and he dives, and he makes the catch. What a play by Cedric Hunter for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Not only did he dive, but he had to dive to his right to make that catch.
Well, it's all about the initial step. Yes, that's going to be our Hyundai defensive player right here. Cedric Hunter getting a tremendous jump. All outs. Look at that. Very nice play. Good concentration. A lot of range. Making a very, very nice play.
Jeremy Hogs had certainly liked it.
Deposits happen. They're inevitable, but messy engine deposits don't have to be. Always use gas that cleans. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
1-2 Harvey. And Herrera hits one toward the middle. Oh, and perfectly does the spin around and throws him out. Good positioning, good play by Cabrera, and the Phillies get just the 1 run in the 3rd.
How many gasolines clean better than Chevron with Techron? The answer is a big fat 0. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Henderson strikes out the sign order.
Anderson has looked outstanding. 4 strikeouts in his 2 innings of work.
High fastball gets Hunter. And Henderson continues to thrive with that heat. Well, that little help there. It was ball 4. But he throws very hard.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Henderson. 2 down to 7. Very nice.
Yep, it was tricky winner.
Jim Henderson strikes out the
Jim
side
Henderson.
at the top of the 7th.
Jim Henderson's better than Jim Johnson.
The market's been pretty volatile lately.
There's a lot at stake here, you know.
We've been planning for this for a long time, and we'll keep evolving things. Knowing you is how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
2-2 the count to Howard. In the air to right field. That's going to be deep enough to score Galvis. Granderson is under it. Waiting makes the catch. Here comes Galvis going to third. It's Herrera. He better be careful, and he's back in time. Oh, man. Galvis crosses the plate and throws his hands up saying, "What are you doing?" It's a 4-2 Phillies lead, but if Herrera was out, I don't know if Galvis would have crossed the plates.
It would have been very, very close.
If you're going to go, you might as well just go. I think he thought if I go and I'm thrown out a third before Galvis crosses the plate, I'm in trouble. Terry Collins may challenge this. And then you've got to look to see where the fielders are or where the base runner is. Right now it's 4-2, but Terry Collins may challenge to see whether Herrera was out or not going back to second base.
Granderson knows he has no chance of throwing.
He looks like he got back.
Either runner out, so he gets the ball to second base.
Yeah, he's back. Now he may have come off the bag.
No,
but it looks, his hand's still on. Boy, I'll tell you what. I don't know if we've talked about base running more in the last 2 years. I don't know if there's another year we've talked about base running more than the last 2 years. So they'll look at this one, and it's not a bad idea by Terry Collins to request this challenge. I mean, at this point, it's up to the umpires to do it. But Odubel gets back, and it's fairly clear by the replays that we saw. But what a mess if they say he's out, because I don't know if Galvis would have crossed the plate before he was tagged out. Oh, that would have been awfully close. We just saw a replay here at the ballpark. And they would have looked at the same one.
Looks like they're having problems connecting with
New York.
With New York. It's funny that we say that. Let's go ahead and yell.
Yeah. Well, we have shown you the replays that we have, and they'll have our replays and you know, some others that they can utilize. But his hand is clearly back in the bag, and his hand doesn't come off the bag. And even if it does, Galvis at that point would have crossed the plates. I think. Again, Freddie was going hard. So this is the initial tag. So that's the initial tag, but his hand's on the bag. So he would not have been at home plate. But his hand is on the bag. Now, does his hand come off the bag at that point? Then it would have been that would have been a tough decision. That would have been tough to overturn. The run, that is.
Right.
If they called Odubel out. But as we showed you, his hand clearly was on the bag before the tag and never came off the bag when the tag was applied. So this should be 2 outs, 4-2 Phillies, and runners on first and second. Paul Nart's obviously having trouble with his headsets, but Jerry Meals heard everything. Safe, okay.
Rule number 20. 23.